What's going on, guys, and a happy new year. Welcome to the first review of 2025, and that's going to be the follow-up to Squid Game, and of course, that's Netflix Squid Game 2. Let's dive in. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Welcome to 2025. Today, we're going to be diving into Squid Game Season 2 or Squid Game 2. And we're doing something new here in 2025, and that is my hope to get this little channel to 1,000 subscribers this year. If we do get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away a $150 gift card to a movie theater of your choice. So don't forget to subscribe and comment down below for a higher chance of winning. So I want to start doing a little bit more TV shows that I do watch. I don't watch them that often, but if I do, I will be reviewing the whole season. We're going to kick that off here with Squid Game 2. Honestly, I enjoyed Squid Game the first season. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I don't think it is some kind of masterpiece, but it's just the perfect kind of violent entertainment that people, I guess, love to watch. And I do see the appeal of it, especially it being a Korean show. I feel like they really know how to make quality over there. But I'm not going to say I didn't have my reservations when they were making a Squid Game Season 2, because I know it was the type of thing they made the first season without expecting to be making a Season 2. And of course, when Netflix acquired it and it made Netflix a whole bunch of money, this was inevitably going to happen. I completely thought I was going to hate Season 2. I thought it was just going to be kind of a cash grab and they're just going to go back into the games and kind of do the exact same thing as they did in the first season. I didn't really watch much of the trailers. Honestly, it turned me off quite a bit, but I knew I was going to check it out when this season came out. I didn't even know it was coming out the day after Christmas until my brother told me about it. And I was like, okay, well, looks like I'm watching Squid Game Season 2. I'll be pleasantly surprised to say that I actually really enjoyed this season. It went to a direction I was not expecting it to go. There's only one game that is the same game as the first season, and of course, that is Red Light, Green Light that you've seen in the trailer. I do think it is still fun to watch it a second time. However, they have new games in this season that I found to be just as thrilling as the games in the first season. Squid Game Season 2 is not focusing as much on the games as it being a revenge story. I'm really hoping I say these names right. But the lead of the show, Ling Jung-jae, who's playing Seong, this guy returns, of course, and he is a very good actor. He showed that in the first season. In the second season, it is 3 years later. He's been training for 3 years to get revenge on the members that put everyone into these games. It didn't feel like a stretch to have him trying to get revenge on them. You really bought into what he was doing. Some of the supporting cast, like the other numbers that are in the game this season, they might not live up to the same cast as the first season. However, I do find them quite entertaining as well in this season. One thing they do in Season 2 that I thought was really cool, they have the big bad from Season 1. It was the main guy wearing the mask. You actually know he is undercover in this season, which I think makes it quite entertaining to watch from that aspect, instead of Season 1, where the old guy who was number one, you didn't know the whole time, so there was a twist. However, this time around, you do know what is going on with him, which I think is a cool aspect to show. They didn't go for just the same twist ending. There's a game involving the merry-go-round. I believe it is on the poster. That one I thought was the best new game that is in this season. It also showed the psyche and survival of these humans and the lengths they would go to survive. So I found that game to be the best game. Now you have the cop from the first season. He is in this one also trying to find the island where he was shot off the cliff. Those cutaways to him trying to find the island seemed a little bit like a filler. Didn't seem like anything was happening when they cut to him on the boat. Now that's going to lead to the main negative here. I'm starting to see this trend here like we saw with Wicked, is where they don't really tell you it's a part 1. So Squid Game Season 2 is basically a part 1 to the sequel of the story. The good news is Season 3 is coming out later this year. Of course, when it just ends abruptly, that might just frustrate people. So if you just went out and said it was a part 1 from the beginning, I think people would be more understanding of that. So I could definitely see that upsetting some people. However, the final episode, before it leads up to an abrupt ending, has a really cool long action scene that I enjoyed quite a bit, and it was a pretty large set piece. It's always tougher to judge these when you can only see one season and you're not seeing what happens next when there is an abrupt ending. I'm sure people that watch it in the future can watch Season 2 and 3 back to back, will enjoy it quite a bit more. However, I really enjoyed Season 2 quite a bit more than I was expecting, and I give Squid Game Season 2 a 70 out of 100. You guys let me know what you thought about it. Are you excited for the next season? Are you mad that Season 2 just ended abruptly, or did you not like Season 2 at all? Comment down below, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on The Movie Dive.